Alrighty, welcome everyone to another art check, number 47 of all things. With me today I have once again kidnapped Bezek, kicking and screaming, though this time he was armed, so he almost got me there, but he didn't quite do it.
Thank you, Trym. And hello, chat, and welcome to this episode of Trym versus Time Zones. The current score is Trym -2, Time Zone 7.
That bitch is cheating, I swear to God. It's always cheating, it always wins. It's unfair.
Yes. So who do we have in chat? We have a Marku, we have a Callum, we have a Maureen, and we have a Lady of the Lindens. Hello, everybody.
You know, it's probably better for everyone that I don't stream at the same time as the main podcast and everybody connected.
What? Just
over?
the fact that we have five people in chat.
Yes.
Compared to the last stream, have anything to do with that conclusion?
Yeah. Though in my defense, it was the only time that actually worked for me.
Yes.
Welcome everyone.
We also have a Bleach team, and hello, sir.
I can feel the judging from across the sea.
Trym, would you be so kind as to zoom out really quickly so everyone can see what we're working on?
We're finishing.
Or what you're working on while I point and laugh.
We're finishing, and you can actually say the quote here because I like it when you do the Yoda impression. I'm making our newest Merc image for the Sultans, a little bit of a redo of an old one, which I wanted to test out on. Bezek, say the line.
If dog whistle, you do here. Dog you are, yes?
Yes. The Sultan is
a
mix of Arabian and Romanian.
Mm-hmm. And assuming we get this finished in time, Trym has kindly let himself be bullied into making an alternate version where we swap out the whistle for a 50 BMG.
Yes. Though it kind of depends because either we do it as a quick change, or we can do it as a secondary project, where I make a completely new one with the BMG, or I just do it by swapping out the flute.
You do understand that if you have to make a completely new one, it needs to have an AK-50.
Yes.
Okay, just so we're clear.
I might be stupid, but I know when I make a promise. You know, there's some limitations. Give me some credit. Come on, man.
Yeah. Maureen says, let's copy the Lotus Eaters merchandise. I love their style. It's so purple and red. Don't worry, Maureen. I'll send that to Ardent and he'll get right on it with some fluorescent green on fluorescent yellow to make it super easy for you to read the text.
I don't want to comment anything because I like Ardent and I, you know.
I do too, but just like you, he only learns through shame and pain.
True. But I don't like to throw. Okay, let's put it like this. Your house is not made out of glass.
Oh God, yeah, but you haven't seen me attempt to draw yet.
No, but you make up for it in tech wrangling.
This is true.
Yes. So you know, everything equals out.
The shaming of Ardent will continue until he stops doing fluorescent green on fluorescent yellow. You're a dumbass and you understand why that's bad.
Yes, it hurts your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Some color mixing shouldn't be done.
Yes. Lady Linden says dog whistle's good. Dog whistling romantically for a week got her fiance. I think I've seen that movie. Trym, did you show me that movie? Or was it Tossi that showed me the one about German dating for the Germans?
Oh, that sounds a bit familiar. I think Toster showed both of us, actually.
Possibly. We should find out what that was and share that with Lady of the Lindens. It's... oh boy. It's spicy. And possibly illegal in several countries. That's how you know it's good.
Yes, I mean that's the only way to actually make sure you got.
I mean, it's obvious comedy, so it's probably even fine in the Germans.
Is it really though? You know, Germans and comedy, they don't understand it quite there, right?
No, they really don't.
I mean, they do understand it better than the average Californian.
Yes, but the Germans are human.
Oh, right. I mean, okay, here's a weird thing. I've actually met a Californian. Actually, there's actually two
I'm so
Californians.
sorry.
Yeah, but there are two Californians who can be considered human.
Yes, but don't they usually leave California?
They want to leave. I mean, I've yet to find a
Uh,
human who wants to stay in California, so you got me there.
yeah, exactly. So Callum says BMG for reaching out to the horizon. Yep, and Maureen says Keck, one should always bully the people you like. Yep, and Lady Linden says she wasn't engaged to a German woman before, but the Englishman is legit, so marrying him forever.
Bull. Wait, so
Excellent.
lady, you're engaged?
That's usually how one acquires a fiance, Trym. Yes.
Eh, congratulations. Man,
Yes.
I've been out of the loop.
Congratulations. I'm not sure if this is news from the last time we spoke, but nonetheless, congratulations are in order.
Again, I'm disgustingly out of the loop, so sorry if
Golf
I.
claps all around.
Yep. This frog
Uh,
salutes you. Woo!
yep. I reckon we should absolutely just do an alternate version of this image in 50 BMG because he looks. It would work so well. I mean, we can go on and do another image, but just swapping that out for a 50 BMG and a new quote would be hilarious.
Yeah, the reason why it will be easy is because the entire fluid is just one color. Okay, now it's reconnected. What the hell? This happened last time as well.
Yes, Trym's internet is suffering from a seagull attack.
There you go. But yeah, the thing is, as I was about to say, the essentially what I have to do technical wise here is to duplicate the line art to reform into a 50 BMG, duplicate this one so I have one with the flute and one with the BMG. Easy.
Yeah, I mean, it should be super easy to change the shape of that into a 50 BMG, so
Yeah,
I think it's worth it.
indeed.
And then it'll be good, and we can come up with a new quote for that, which conveniently enough will probably be a dog whistle.
Based. You know what we like? You know how we do about dog whistles on this channel.
Yes. Yes, Michael, EV drivers are using Trym's internet to reboot their shitboxes.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Don't
Or the drive-by gypsies.
you? Yeah. So I thought you got new internet to solve these problems.
I got a new internet, but apparently it's not as good as it should be, so, you know.
Yeah, I didn't know Optus had a branch in fucking Norway.
I mean, it should be decent, though.
Hmm.
Future research is necessary, unfortunately. At least it only happens one per stream, so as long as that is something we can rely on, it's something at least.
Yes.
Sorry about that, guys. It happens.
Yeah, it is an unfortunate side effect of streaming in general.
Yes.
Sometimes shit just happens that you can't have any control over.
Could also be that my laptop is around 5 or 6 years old.
That probably doesn't help, to be honest.
Nope. Which is why I bought a new one.
Woo! Yeah, I'm looking forward to the day in the far, far future when I can afford a new computer. And I might have to, despite my reluctance, consider building one. And because I'd much rather get if I'm going to get a new computer, get it under warranty. It's particularly under Australian warranty, like we discussed on Sultans on Saturday.
Yeah, that's good warranty.
That Australian warranties are really nice.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the main reasons I would suggest that. If not, I would have just purchased one for you here and helped you send it to Australia. But
I mean, it's probably still cheaper for me to fly to Norway, buy a computer, and fly back.
dude, the fucking if the post toll would be more acceptable.
Well, yes, but I'm still saying that I return internationally from one side of the earth to the literal other would probably still be cheaper. It's only like $2,000 each way.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about the post transport, which is
Yeah.
full security to make sure nothing is harmed. That shit's
Yeah, well,
fucking expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm looking at about $8,000 to $10,000 redos for my next computer, which means it's going to be on the background for a little bit. Not background, on the back burner is the particular turn of phrase I was looking for.
Mhm.
For a little bit, because I'm already saving up to go visit you, aren't I, Trym?
Yes,
And
you
that's
are.
as we just covered. Turns out flying to literally the opposite side of the Earth is fucking expensive.
It is. Though, if we're lucky, we might might hit two birds with one stone. Get a PC while you're visiting.
Well, it depends if I can save up the money in time, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
But yes,
Can
that
you?
would be hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, that's construction work outside here. They're digging up the lawn to expand my parking space.
Callum asks if I'm going to Sweden. Funnily enough, yes.
Drive by.
Well, I mean, if I'm Europe's approximately the size of a postage stamp, so if I'm going to go all the fucking way to Norway, I'm gonna go see Tosti as well.
As an example, yesterday, me and some friends just casually drove to Sweden to buy a lot of fucking cola and Pepsi.
That's hilarious.
It is. It's cheaper. This is it. This is it. It's cheaper to take a 3 hour drive back and forth from where we live to a
Is it
Swedish
three
store.
hours? Yeah, it's 3 hours each way, isn't it?
No wait. No,
Or
it's a
is it?
it's a total of 4 hours back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not as bad. It's almost as bad as a regular Australian road trip.
Hold on, I need to see how far 4 hours would get me.
Yeah. Okay, and there's
Bec-
another thing though. We're safe from the random gimp, gimp suit people who just throw themselves at you with explosives. You know, yelling
You,
"Witness
I
me."
got. Yes, but we'll move rapidly on from that because this channel would like to be monetized one day.
No, I'm talking. It was a Mad Max reference. I swear.
Ah, yes. Oh, God. Mad Max.
I think it's cool enough for me.
Yes. Right, hold on. Let me see. Sorry, let me type in the capital city. And see how far I can get in 4 hours.
How far can you go? How far can you go? Not very.
In fact, can I make it to the state border in 4 hours?
Jesus fucking Christ, how big your country is. It annoys me.
Yes. Okay. So what's 4 hours from Brisbane?
How far could you get to? Maybe to it and a little bit back?
Apparently, there's a place called Isis Central in Queensland. That's concerning.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
We'll leave that there, and chat can make their own conclusions.
Come visit us on Saturday, guys, and you'll know.
Ah, there we go. 4 hours will get me from Brisbane to a place called Bundaberg.
Bundaberg?
Yes. It's a small trip of 357 kilometers.
Oh, tiny, absolutely tiny. Jesus fucking
Mhm.
Christ.
Now, I would like to point out how long it would take to get from Brisbane to the northern part of my state, which is technically the most northern part of Australia anyway, but so let's have a quick look at the Google box. Mr. Google, tell me how far north I can get. Oh, to get to the tip of the country, approximately 31 hours.
Huh.
Just a small 2,600 kilometers in one state.
1.5 fucking day. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, your country's a bit
Uh,
fucked. In more ways
That's
one.
huge.
Yes. Size queen country.
Yeah.
Uh,
Australia's a bit big.
yes. Let's see. So,
Da, 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 da. Right. Let me do just for craps and giggles.
Craps
Get
and
Google
giggles.
to measure distance for me from the capital of my state to a small little place called Oslo.
Oh, gee. Oh, hi, Dave. Welcome.
So, Trym, would you like to guess what the actual distance from my state capital to Oslo is?
No, sorry, those are numbers I cannot even imagine and comprehend, so sorry.
It's just a small 15,500 kilometers.
Hmm. Ow. If actually I would have to drive that long, hmm. I would commit things I
Hey,
can't say
Dave
here.
stopped in.
Yeah.
Hello, Dave.
Dave is a good boy. I'm actually in the talks of seeing if me and Dave can do some recordings.
That'd be nice. I'd like to edit a recording that isn't just my voice.
Yes. There are plans. I'm even planning on seeing if Bleach is available, but you know, Bleach is doing bleachy things like working and being a
Yeah.
productive member of society. Whatever the hell that is.
A lady in London says, "I don't know kilometers, but my American ass assumes these distances are nothing." To put things into perspective, I would point out that the second largest state in Australia is bigger than Alaska. That usually gets Americans.
Australia is a fucking huge country.
Yep, but it's got a lot of desert.
Oh, yeah. Or dessert. Welcome to Trym's Art Check, where only the
And then
most
the international date line does weird things in the ocean between us and Hawaii.
international dateline.
Actually, hold on. Yeah. So,
Explain.
you know how there's these things called time zones, right? And you know how for me it's Tuesday?
Wait, seriously? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes.
I almost had you though. I almost had you.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
dear.
Dateline. So
So,
time zones. That's
Australia is so far east of Greenwich that we are almost at the international date line.
oh,
Meanwhile, Alaska is so far west that it's like you can basically throw a rock and hit the international date line.
cool. Man, country size is fucking weird. I tell you.
Yeah, and then there's Europe where you can actually there's a really interesting distance comparison. So on the east coast of Australia, the capital city of my state is Brisbane.
Mm-hmm.
And on the western coast, the capital of, funnily enough, Western Australia is called Perth.
Okay.
These places are 3,600 kilometres apart. To put these distances in context, I'm now going to go to London,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm now going to go, what was it, 3,600 kilometres? And I was east.
Where do you end up?
I end up, oh god, here we go.
Don't be North Korea.
I end up in Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
Yes.
Holy fuck. I said North Korea as a joke. I didn't know you would get that fucking close. Jesus. Relatively
Um,
close.
hold on. Let me measure the distance from North Korea to Australia. I just need to quickly remember where the fuck North Korea is.
It's south. It's north of South Korea.
Thanks, Trym. Yeah, North Korea is only about 5,600 kilometers from Australia.
Is Hey, little green Martian, welcome by the way. But this is not a surprise stream. You had a whole ass hour of warning, so none of that shit.
Yeah.
I even
Fucking
agreed
Trym.
with Bessic about this a few hours previously. So this was actually planned, unlike my conception. What?
Yeah, Trym says this was planned, but he contacted me while I was out and still had to drive home.
Well, you answered, so it counts.
Oh dear. Let's do some other measurements, Trym.
Okay.
See what other things are 3,600 kilometers apart. Well, there's an awful place called San Francisco.
Ooh.
And to get 3,600 kilometers from San Francisco, you end up in Philadelphia.
Billy.
Well, you actually end up just west of Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania.
That
And I
place
mean just west.
Pittsburgh
Like
is the pits.
30 kilometers west of Pittsburgh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Australians and Americans understand distance on a whole different level
Yep.
to Europeans.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Like,
Let's.
I think driving to Sweden, like going from me to Östersund in Sweden, that is considered an extremely long drive. You can get there in like 7 or 8 hours, depending on traffic. That
Yeah.
is what I would consider a fucking long trek.
Trym,
Yes,
you know where London is, right?
generally.
You've got a vague idea of where London. Cool.
Pretty much.
And do you have a vague idea of where Cairo is?
The capital of Egypt?
Correct.
Yes.
Would you like to guess how far apart they are?
The distance of Australia and North Korea?
No, they're 3,500 kilometers apart.
Okay.
Which means it is that Cairo is literally closer to London than Brisbane is to Perth. I hope I'm getting that right.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I said 3,600 from Brisbane to Perth. Let me double check.
All that territory and nothing to do with it because it's all just desert.
Yeah, 3,600 kilometers from Brisbane to Perth.
Mm.
So two cities in my country are further apart than London and Cairo.
Oh, Lord.
The entire Roman Empire.
You could fit more than an entire Roman Empire. Oh, dude, look at a history book, and when you look at ancient empires and compare it now, it's surprising how small they are.
Yeah. Let's do some more fun with numbers.
Yay.
3,600 kilometers from Oslo is Iran.
Oh. I'm not gonna say something. Oh, I almost said something.
Or Algeria.
Oh.
Or Morocco.
Jesus.
Or we could go over to, I think that's Russia. Yes. And there's a little place called Omsk in Russia.
Jesus. At the northernmost part of our journey at my job, when we're at the at the first end point, you could say, you can just look over at Russia over the sea. You can see through Finland.
Nice.
Yeah, you can see Norway, Finland, and Russia.
Actually, I've got an idea for an experiment. Let's see. Let's do Oslo to Svalbard.
Actually, the ships I work with, we have one dedicated from
Trym.
What?
Trym.
What?
Trym.
What?
Trym.
What?
Trym. Trym.
Yes.
Oslo to what's it called? Longyearbyen
Yeah, long.
is 2,000 kilometers.
That is tiny numbers, then. Also,
Mhm.
you can just call it Longyear City if you want. Longyear Byen. Byen means city.
No, I would rather mispronounce it. I'm English.
Say it again then.
Well, British. Longyearbyen.
Longyearbyen.
Well, it's probably more closely pronounced to its spelling as Longyearbyen.
Yeah. Well, actually,
But
there you
yeah,
said it right. Congratulations.
yeah. Lady of the Linden says, "Let's measure time and distance in Roman Empire is the best base way to do it." Yep.
Oh lord. Don't we all hate elves? Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep. Pointy knife, you little bastards.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. This is by no
Uh,
means meant to be racist to elves. Totally is. It's only a dog whistle
well,
if you're a dog.
I just think it's hilarious how ridiculous it is. Actually, I know it's completely irrelevant, and we've done it before,
Yep.
but screw it. I just think it's so funny. I'm going to get Google Maps to tell me the road distance from Brisbane to Perth, because I'm reasonably sure that's in fact actually longer.
Yes.
Okay, I've told that's 4,310 kilometers,
Yes.
or 46 hours.
You know, you're just saying such large numbers for me now that my brain just kind of tunes out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome to life in Australia.
It's basically just tonight. It's the essentially tinnitus sound just in my brains.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So let's see what. Oh, let's see how far it would take you in Europe to drive 4,300 kilometers. Let's see what looks good in Russia.
Let's see.
Well, let's see Omsk. We mentioned that before. Omsk is 3,800 mile. Oh, they've changed units on me, those bastards.
How dare they?
Don't you dare. I need kilometers, or I need the other one in miles.
I
Yeah.
prefer kilometers.
So by road, it's a bit worse. 4,310 kilometers does not get you all the way to Omsk.
Oh, fucking noises.
It does get you to Kazakhstan, though.
Welcome to Kazakhstan.
Yeah, it gets you to the Republic of Tatarstan. Wherever the hell that is.
There are so many fucking Istans world places. It's kind of
Yep.
fucking ridiculous.
So 4,300. How far does that get you the other way? It gets you to Ankara, Turkey.
Ankara, Turkey.
You know, the other side of Greece.
Oh lord. Where's that compared to Rhodes?
Where is Rhodes?
Relatively, I think it's between Greece and Turkey.
Well, it's the other side of Istanbul. Sorry, it's the other side of Constantinople.
Yeah. Every time I hear the word Constantinople, my brain starts blasting Powerwolf.
My brain starts blasting. They might be giants.
Let's see.
If you would like to drive the other way, I believe you can get to. Hold on, I'm fighting with Google Maps. You can almost get to Mauritania.
Where the fuck is Mauritania? What even is Mauritania?
The other side of Algeria, which is the other side of Gibraltar,
Oh,
which is the other side of Spain.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I think I'm now thoroughly terrified, Trym.
Uh, this why I didn't do well in geography. Pain.
You're gonna learn, boy.
No, I'm done with school. Oh fucking hell.
No, Bleach. Trym is not drawing lipstick. He's attempting to draw 50 BMG.
A very botched 50 BMG. But look, it's kind of fitting the salesman, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Maureen says it's 25 degrees Celsius here at the moment. I'm sweating. It's disgusting.
It's
I'm Australian. I'm the fuck up.
I think Bessa could walk outside in Norway now if he wore long pants and a shirt over it. Because it's like 26 in the shadow and no, it's it's 22 in the shadow and 26 in the sun.
Yeah. Well, let's put it. It is funny to think of temperature comparisons. For example, it is it got down to, well, that I noticed, about 10 degrees Celsius last night.
Oh,
Now, Trym, what's that feel like to you?
can you repeat it
A
again?
warm summer's day, right?
Oh,
10 degrees
10
Celsius.
10 degrees Celsius is I'd say it's the pretty good part of early spring and late fall.
Yep. Meanwhile, here I'm like, oh fuck, it's cold and need to turn the heater on in the car.
Man, that's a comfortable one. 16, really like it. 20, that is summer weather and it is painful and I refuse to wear pants after any number above 25. I hate pants.
Maureen's threatening to sweat on me. Try it. You'll fly to Australia. You'll land at the airport. You'll walk towards the sliding glass doors. They'll open, and when you're 50 meters away from them, you'll pass out on the inside.
That and who knows, Bessic might like it.
I won't wish Australia on Maureen.
Nah.
I shall wish her our heat upon her, though. Ha! Zap! Lightning from the fingers.
Bessic is a cruel mage. He doesn't cast such things as testicular torsion. He casts Australian heat!
See you later, Marco. Have fun at the range.
Bye, Marco. Shoot those you know. The targets, words. Yeah. I'm Norwegian. Yeah.
For now.
Yes, for now. One day. And now they're digging up the yard. Neato. Alright, so is this relatively close to 50 BMG?
Let me get up a 50 BMG and we'll have a look.
Hopefully.
Bleach will probably say no. It's probably close enough for casual glancing.
Yes. It's been a while since I stared at it.
Though I would suggest that the neck of the bullet, so you know the bit between the actual bullet itself and the flange, the lines should probably be closer to parallel than pointed.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Should the neck be longer as well, or is the length relative?
The neck's probably actually too long. Let me send you a picture.
Do that.
I am sending Trym reference images.
Brother, past the 50 BMG. Okay. Well, generally decent shape, but yeah, I can work this.
Yeah,
Basic, never mind. Bleach sent me a whole range of everything within the 50 BMG. That is a large...
Yes, remember he wants black tip.
Yes. I'm sorry, Bleach. I struck a nerve there. Oh boy. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna make this simple.
Trym needs to do rework.
Work? Let's see. All right.
But yeah, it looks like the neck of the actual casing itself is pretty much parallel.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
Not that weird curve you've got. Which means that the bullet itself comes out as a cone, then goes parallel as well.
Yep. So hopefully I won't mess this up too much.
We will see. I'm sure Bleach will still have much to say.
Oh, if he was if he was on the call right now, he would probably just keep.
He could be.
I mean, depends. Wait.
And I'll go to bed.
I'm opening myself up for abuse here. Though Bleach, you hope. Wait, did I send you a Fuck, probably didn't. Hey Bleach,
Now,
recording.
Trym, remember the bullet? It's that the sides of the bullet itself need to go to parallel before they hit the casing.
Parallel before they hit the casing.
Yes.
Oh, right there. I see. Why do I
Yeah.
draw shit like this?
So it
Jesus.
comes out as the cone, then it needs to go straight, then it can hit the casing.
I'll try something. I will try thing. First, I need to find a point.
I would also suggest that the flange. I don't know if it's technically called a flange, but we'll pretend it's the flange on the bullet itself, rather than being curves, should probably be a sharper, straighter line.
Yeah, I can do that
But
too.
I'm sure you'll get to it eventually.
Yes.
Bleach, get your ass in.
I mean, if he wants to join, that's it. Hey, Bleach, DM me if you want to join. Let's see.
Let's see. Well, right. What are the fancy 50 BMG rounds?
To all
Black
Gillen.
Tib, was that the good one?
I don't remember, but Black Tip and
Yeah,
Helldivers
yeah.
is immediate.
Black Tip is, in fact, armor piercing.
Oh. Let's see.
Okay. Oh, there we go. There's a convenient color chart. Green and grey is a Rorfus high explosive incendiary armor piercing. Yellow and red is M48 spotter. Silver tip is M8 armor piercing incendiary. Light blue tip is N20 incendiary. Yep, black tip is armor piercing. Silver tip, and then it gets into the really fancy rounds.
Let's see. Hopefully this will do. Of course, downwards doesn't work. Damn it.
You may have to draw the cone and then do the straight lines manually.
Maybe.
Because the cone does need a little bit of a curve to it. So maybe to do the cone, then just do two parallel lines.
Yeah, let's see.
It's definitely better, but...
Much better than it was, but it could be even better.
Yes. But Bleach could be here giving you fucking fucking thousandth of an inch directions.
Huh. Oh boy. The American measurement is weird. Now,
That it is.
If I do this, and then I do this.
Cheating. He's cheating, folks.
No.
Look at him. He's cheating.
No, I'm not. Totally not cheating. Shut up, Physic.
Look at that cheating McCheaterson.
Fuck you! Thousands of spiders upon you in your sleep.
I've already got that.
Ah, shit. Oh no, my spider spell is ineffective.
Trym casts spider spell. Bezic activates his trap card. It's Australian. all spider spells are now become tamed allies.
Trym casts spider. It's ineffective because Australian.
Yes, Australian race bonus.
Oh yeah.
All spider cast against player become minions.
Oh god, that's so fucking broken. Fuck off. Oh, that's unfair.
I'll add that to the list of things we need to do on Sultans. We need to do like a class bonus for each nation.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know mine. Mine is frost resistance and a massive boost in passive aggression.
Yep, with a racial damage bonus against Swedes.
All right, Bleach is ready to join. He's probably been ready for a little while, but let's see. All right, look at me multitasking, Besic. Look at me multitasking. Yeah, boy. Now I'm just waiting for these guys to hook up because I didn't really give them any warning. Haha! Welcome.
I like the part where you fucked that up.
I didn't fuck up anything. I did.
No,
it
you
right.
did.
Details. Details.
Oh, Prime's arrived. He's like, "Oi, what's this about Swedes?"
What
It's
do you
it's
like?
an idea for a new project we should do on Sultans. We should do like an RPG. In Dungeons and Dragons, it's a race traits thing, but more like we're thinking like a nation trait thing.
Yeah. Wait,
So,
what?
so instead of D&D, it's more like UN,
Yeah.
just with actual practical violence.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Americans get a 50% proficiency bonus to firearms.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes. With unlimited capacity.
Though it depends.
What?
I think you should have Americans
No.
should be no
I-
Americans should
in-
be
in
like
an-
elves. You have the regular elves and you have dark elves. Based on
So,
political.
Chicago elves.
Yes.
not unlimited ammo, but we should say firearms and supplies have a minus 10 weight bonus.
Oh, so increased carry capacity.
Increased carry capacity specifically for firearms.
Yes.
Trym, why is the 50 BMG now a rimmed cartridge?
Because I have no idea about this shit. So, and you didn't say anything until now, so now it's stuck there.
I
That's a
mean,
good point. Why is that rimmed?
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
It means that the bit at the bottom, it should be flush with the wall of the shell,
Oh, okay.
not
Yes.
sticking out.
Well, I can fix that easily.
yeah,
You
just, it's really just going to be as simple as like that little bulge on the right side there, just making it straight.
I can do that.
Then, then it'll be close enough.
I can make that bulge straight, alright.
Oh, so
it's
so
too
you're admitting
easy.
you made the bulge a little alphabety.
It's too easy.
uh,
Oh god.
Trym's bulge turns men straight.
Thank fucking god. The
Uh,
opposite reaction would just be terrifying.
Yeah, you are that.
Prime says Swedes get resistance to rotten fish, but a weakness to pink and pop music. So how would we describe a resistance to rotten fish? It'd probably be something. It'd either be noxious odors or
Noxious flavors.
noxious flavors. Maybe some kind of poison resistance bonus.
Ooh.
Also-
yeah.
I'm thinking we should drag a little bit more into modern Swedes. No, can't. Proficiency in hand grenade carrying.
No, no. What we need is the Swedes have a race weakness against bards. If the bards cast Mamma Mia, the Swede is stunned for one turn and is unable to act because they are singing along.
Yes.
Complete stun lock.
They go by the
Yep.
fucking they go by the Toreador rules from Vampire the Masquerade. If they see it, if they see anything that is connected to the character's artistic inclinations, they can get stunned for days just staring at it. Only in Swede's case,
Which I suppose technically gives Italians a racial bonus against Swedes.
Yep.
Ooh.
Plus 10% chance to stun.
Yeah, you know, this is actually an interesting point.
Plus one in dialogue checks against Swedes because they may accidentally say Mamma Mia.
Mamma
Oh,
mia.
and you get a personal space invasion bonus with the Italians.
There you
Yes.
go.
And
Oh,
if the Italian can actually say Mamma Mia and make it fit syntactically, then they get a roll advantage against Swedes on all speech checks.
dude, I have a race disadvantage to Norwegians. It is personal space. Essentially, if you get too close to Norwegian, they kind of freak out if you're not friends with them. Seriously, if you ever try this, when you talk to someone in Norway and you step closer, they will
that
step
means
backwards.
that means the Italians get a -1 or maybe a -2 to persuasion checks against the Norwegians.
Yes, they will.
Hmm.
But intimidation checks would be very effective.
We need to
Jigglypuff.
sit down and work this out sometime. It'll be hilarious.
If I could master the power that is 8-bit artwork, we could make a fucking Final Fantasy clone.
We could. Actually, that'd be hilarious to kind. Someone make a note for Ardent that if we ever get around to that bloody RPG that we are now homebrewing all of the
RPG?
national traits.
Oh shit, we're
Yes.
getting RPG?
You know, we've
Go back
got
in
something.
time and think about something.
No, no,
Trym.
Basic RPG, not RP, you know?
You do understand that that's still an RPG.
Yeah, but to me, RPG is rocket propelled grenade launcher. Grenades, I mean. Grenades. Fuck. Words.
Yes,
AT7.
Swedes get a +1 to attack rolls. Sorry, what?
Well, and see, with the you could always have the Irish with an alcohol resistance.
Yep. Londoners would have a
Narwhal attack.
yes, actually depending on the shade of their skin, they either have a bonus to knife
Trym,
attacks or narwhal
he's-
attacks.
It's supposed to be a dog whistle, not a loud hailer.
They won't hear me anyway. I'm easily ignored.
If only that was true.
Basic, was there somebody else on this call?
Exactly. See?
No.
Well, I am the hallucination. You're all schizo now.
Oh, actually, yeah. What would work? What would work for an interesting bonus that would work for Australians as well is a resistance or what is it? What do you roll to resist fear?
Like animal-based fear.
Yeah, like you get advantage when you roll whatever the fuck it is you roll for to resist fear checks against arachnids and large animals.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah, it's a cool check in some systems. I can't remember what it's in D&D proper.
Prime says it's a wisdom save in D&D.
What are Aussies wise though?
Huh? Yeah, it's you just need to. It's just to working into the system. That's what. That's what.
I'm just talking.
I'm unironically thinking about ways that I could just write this up and then just send it to Ardent going, homebrew rules include this.
Honestly, would be kind of fucking funny. Not gonna lie.
I mean, honestly, I think that would be a brilliant game and just play into all of our national traits for a game.
You know, it'd be a hilarious idea. Roleplay as our avatars.
Ooh.
I'm in.
Because funnily enough, all our avatars tie into our nationalities anyway.
Yeah.
But it lets us go hard into the online persona. There's an idea for maybe a one shot or something, or a campaign, some ridiculous kind of campaign.
Okay, so if we're gonna go by that, that means I have or if basing also a little bit on ourselves, that means I have a bonus to cooking, sailing, and charisma for a bunch of people.
Well, that'd just be the feats you take. That'd
Yes.
just be part of your character creation rather than being like a Trym specific bonus.
Yes.
But racial bonuses, Ooh, what other advantages and
Let's
negatives
see.
would Norwegians have?
Let's
Hmm.
see.
Uh,
I think a negative would be heat resistance. There would be
Yes.
none.
we would have frost resistance, but no heat resistance. Oh, also money.
Yeah, you'd have a really good. I'm not going to make that comment because that's definitely not appropriate for YouTube.
Yeah.
It's-
Hey, Beswick, what do you
yeah,
think? Happy with the bullet?
it needs a black tip for armor
yes,
piercing.
it needs a black tip.
Black tip? Okay, just the tip.
Yep.
Fine.
Just the tip.
I mean, we could
Quite
also
literally.
go with we could also go with green then grey
Ooh.
for a Ralphus.
I mean,
Actually, no,
I'm in.
that's even more Middle Eastern arms dealer. Do that, Trym.
Yeah.
Okay, what color you said? Black then green?
No black.
Oh,
No, a green tip and then a grey band below the green tip.
I will.
It'd probably be a darker green. Let me send you a picture.
All right.
Yeah. Doo, doo, doo.
Put it in.
Yes, this picture will do nicely.
Yes.
It's the one on the far left. The big one the big one on the far
At almost the same time.
left. Yep.
Jesus fucking Christ, you nerds.
It's
Yeah,
not.
so
It's not being a nerd
you
if
don't
you're.
need yeah. You can probably cut that down to about a third Trym.
Yeah, I'm gonna work around it, and I'll try to make it a little bit cleaner, just to
Yeah,
let
but I
me.
mean the distance from the tip could probably be a third that.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
don't know.
Let's see. I think I have to do this, and nah, that doesn't work.
You probably want to use an actual erase brush on that layer.
Yeah, I need to see how I can make this work without. The issue is the bleed through from the upper layers.
Mm.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Let's see.
Yeah,
Holy! Wow! I just found a 20 mil Ralphus round for sale online.
lip. That'd do it.
Wow!
Ralphus round. Boom.
I have 5 words for you, Trym.
Okay.
High, explosive, incendiary, armor piercing.
I like all those words. Oh God, guns are beautiful things. Wish I could have guns
Yes,
here.
they are. Me
Fucking
too. Yes, I know technically we can have guns, but not the fun ones.
I need more fun ones.
Unlike Finland, who gets to have guns whenever because
Well,
Although, funnily enough, I actually would not want to own a full auto. Do the paperwork and all that, just because it's expensive just to go to the range with those stupid things.
well, yes, but I'd still want to own one. Well, in my ideal world, I'd be in America and I wouldn't need to do paperwork because all gun laws are infringements.
Hmm.
And then I'd have a machine gun because screw you, that's why.
I don't dislike that idea. Let's see.
Bleach approves with.
I mean, I'm just giggling for a second.
uh,
Let's see.
Actually, it's pretty good where it is. Actually,
yeah, that's pretty good. But,
No,
maybe
I
a
need to try
slightly
something
darker
else.
shade of green, but it looks fine.
Yeah, I need to see if I can make this work. Because if I combine it with the bullet itself, the color doesn't work out. So I need to try
yeah, no,
something
it's probably
out.
That's fair.
Yes, and then
Yeah. So I'll trim flowers with that. What other nations do we need to do? I mean, we've got the English.
No.
Hey-ho.
I mean, you'd have to do the Scottish if we could get Disco or Monkey.
Oh
in,
yeah,
so.
we'll definitely do the member states of the United Kingdom separately. But
Yep.
for England itself, +2 to intimidation checks against former colonies.
Of course, communication as a Scot would be really... That should have a disadvantage.
Well, it depends. If the other player is of a white race,
we'll pretend that deal doesn't exist for now. But yeah, maybe disadvantage to charm checks against Scottish.
oh yes. Let's see. A
Maybe even
resistance to wet and cold.
Yep. Surprisingly, a +1 to jungle warfare.
Scots are surprising.
Well, sorry, for the English, it's a +1 for jungle warfare. The Scots. Well, we're going to have to include clothing as well. The Scots' traditional native dress gets a. It gets a slight bonus to heat resistance.
Yeah.
A tiny one. It gives the Scot plus something to intimidation checks against the English when they're wearing it.
But you need to have a negative for persuasion bonus.
Yes. Well, that's the best part of it, because that's how you do things like this. You tie them in, you give them negatives and advantages, especially for things that people like the player can choose to have, like the clothing item in question.
There you go. That's a bit better. What do you guys think? It looks like the one Bleach sent, at least.
It's
it's still a little bright, but I think you can get away with it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe once Trym adds some shadow to it, it'll look better.
Yeah.
Let's see. And...
But see, I knew that a 50 BMG would look fucking fantastic like that.
Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna see if I can.
And I think the scale about works for the size of the Sultan. About.
Need to have I'll hop back and see what it looks like zoomed out a little.
Oh, give me a second. Here we go.
Yes, that's good for the scale of the Sultan, because I don't imagine him being a very large character.
Nah.
I imagine him as some sort of weird cross between the culture that has very clearly inspired his dress and that stupid flying asshole from Star Wars.
Yes.
Flying asshole. Okay, well that doesn't narrow it down, now does it?
It's a lot of them.
It really doesn't. Prequel trilogy.
Yoda?
Sebulba?
Yeah, Saboba. That's it.
Yeah, the hands are kind of inspired by that douchebag. I never get rid of those fucking... Ever since I saw those hands, they've been stuck in my mind forever.
Yeah.
Also, the speaking is probably kind of similar, too.
Well, we went full Yoda for the last one, but yeah, I mean, we could use Saboba's speaking for whatever we're going to attach to this one.
Or maybe
are you not going to go full into the Jar Jar Binks language?
No.
Misa sell BMG 50?
No.
Misa sell BMG 50. It'll blow up first, no guarantee.
Oh,
Bessic is thinking. What is? He's cooking.
This is scarier and scarier.
He's gonna type something, right?
Level 4 plates. Beat this will.
Yes. Defeat it you shall. Deflect bullet you will.
Okay, I think
Slap round not approved.
That voice, Bleach's Yoda voice, would fit really well.
That's pretty damn good.
Okay,
Try it, I have.
Hey, can you say the BMG line Bessic made up yesterday, if you remember it?
I made about BMG line yesterday.
You
Remember,
did.
I not do.
Shit.
Tell again, you shall.
Brother, pass on the 50 BMG or something like that? No, Lyndon, I'm not Jar Jar Binks.
What the fuck did I say?
Uh,
And they
so,
thought it was yesterday.
yeah, something.
Fine,
Last
yesterday.
stream. No, this last stream. It was something along the line of brother, pass on the 50 BMG or something.
Is the
Brother.
Lord past the 50?
Oh, yeah, that. Hold on. Praise 50 I shall. Pass ammunition you must. Defeat empire we shall.
Oh, glorious.
Oh god, I'm gonna use this so hard later.
Oh yeah. Let's see. So I'm thinking I'll make him like this. So there's no background, so you can essentially just fuck around with the writing as much as you want, because I'm pretty sure you can find a better font than I can. Also, your grammar is actually an existing thing instead of a completely theoretical thing like me.
Yes. I'll have to come back to this, to the VOD, to remember what the hell we've said.
Now to brag about my Yoda, I was able to, when I was doing Civil War reenacting, I gave commands as Yoda in a battle, and it just screwed everybody up so hard except for my units.
Oh Lord. Oh dear, how did that get there? Oh no.
Yeah, yes, Lady Lindens, they should be a salted Star Wars remake.
Oh my
I think
god.
we already know some of the casting.
I want to be Watto. I want to be Watto.
Trym, you don't understand. You're gonna be the Wookiee.
No, I could do actually retard noises for that. Like more retard noises than usual.
No, you don't understand. I'm not getting you to do the voice. I'm getting you to I'm putting you in the suit.
Oh Jesus, fuck! You're evil. Fuck you.
Appropriate it is. Dance you must.
Dance, I will not. Run, I will.
Bring me Solo and the Wookiee.
Oh Lord. Let's see. Question is, can you guys not on
That
this?
bulge Trym has. Wookie, it's not.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ. Bessic or Bleach,
Exactly.
can either of you on a direct DM between us, can you send me the AK-50? A picture of the AK-50?
Oh god, here we go.
Yeah.
Probably.
Is there a good picture of it?
Hopefully.
Oh, there's a fucking page on the gun wiki about it.
That is so fucking cool.
That's not it though. That's just a
That's a
mock-up.
version of it. Is that the most recent version?
No. Because the grip is
I don't think
wrong
that's
with
the
a lot of
most
them.
recent one.
I mean, it's a
Oh,
meme, but
Well, it's literally on his website as a meme. I don't know if that's the most recent version.
the one with Brandon is the one that he fired. So
Yeah, was that on the most recent video?
I'm so happy for him that he managed to finish the 50 BMG. The
Yeah.
50 AK.
so stupid mute button
yes.
was too far away.
Yeah, that one with the Brand is firing is the one from the video.
Cool.
Which I will say, if they could redo it with some wood furniture,
Oh, fuck
I'd
yes.
buy it. I would buy the hell out of that.
Very, very cool.
It definitely needs wood furniture.
Huh. All
It's
right.
like I understand why they didn't from like a thermal standpoint, but yeah, I want that, at least the wood foregrip put a heat shield in it, slap it on there.
I've gotten you another version without his hands in the way of the same places.
Hmm.
Now, remember, Trym, the AK-50 should be at least the height of the Sultan.
Yeah.
I was thinking about trying to have him aim it, but oh, he can stand. Yes. Oh yeah, he'll stand with it beside him like one of those war pictures. Yes. Yeah, let's do that instead. Yeah, that went well.
You know, anyone watching this would think we like guns.
Do we?
What would they ever imagine that came from?
Weird.
Madness. Madness.
I wanted a cigar in his mouth. This time we're not missing the cigar.
Did I mention recently that I've been playing with artillery pieces?
Really?
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised?
So yeah, I'm officially up to 3 field cannons that I've fired.
Oh, I want that.
Yeah. Shit, I know it's going wildly snapping back. The Welsh. Trait bonuses for the Welsh. I'm thinking -3 on all speech checks.
Yes.
There you go. But what is their race bonus? Because we can all have like a race weakness and a race strength.
Well, that's several, if necessary, to round out the stereotypes.
Maybe like +2 for nature.
Possibly.
Nature checks.
You know, I think Swedes need to have one of those where they're really easy to fool.
They can also have a intimidation bonus against Italians. Because where didn't the Roman Empire go? Fucking Wales.
Yep.
Oh, here's a. Let's see. What was I thinking about this?
Callum asks what's better than a gun? 2 guns. Would you like to know what's better than 2 guns, Callum?
3 guns.
3 guns. The ideal amount of guns is n+1, where n is the number of guns you currently have.
Okay, I'm just gonna refer to the orcish tradition of there can always be more Daka.
Overkill is the best kill?
Yes, it's the only kill actually. The only reason we don't do overkill all the time is because, well, we don't have
ammo's expensive?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're being oppressed by the cruel governments restricting our monetary abilities. Words.
Yes. Well, that, you know, taxation is theft, especially when it's on ammo.
Yeah, that was actually what I meant, but
I did say Welsh, right, Prime? Prime's like, wait, scared the Romans to go to the British and not ours instead.
No, you did say Welsh. You did say Welsh,
I
but you were talking about Swedes before that.
Yeah, but no, I was talking about the Welsh Prime because the Romans took one look at Wales and went, "Fuck that place," and left.
So did the English. They're like, you're good. We're gonna colonize this and move on.
You know what? Send us taxes every year. And...
We'll leave you alone.
There you go. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is what happened. They went to they had just come from Denmark with a gaggle fuck speak, and then they heard the Welsh and were like, nope, I'm not doing this again. No, I don't care. I'm not doing this again. You can't fucking make me. Let's see. How can I? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna have fun and experiment here. I probably won't finish this one, but at least we have started something for the next art stream. Yes.
Doesn't always make them handy, easier to start.
Yes.
Is he going to alakazam at the viewer?
Hopefully, this here is supposed to be the thumb. This is the
No,
pinky.
no. Bleach is gonna alakablam.
You'll see with this. You see with this. Okay, you say. I'll say it first, and then you can say it in the proper way. You see with this, brother, you can solve. What's a good term? How many problems can you solve with a 50 BMG?
All of them.
But within a time slot, you know how
Trym, if violence doesn't solve your problem, you haven't used enough violence.
Yeah.
AK-50 when you want maximum violence. God, I want one of those. Such a nice gun. Let's see. Now I'm just gonna do a placeholder because if I'm actually gonna draw this thing so it's accurate, I need to transfer it from Discord.
You might want to watch the video and
Yeah, I watched the
Yeah.
video. It's
get the
fucking
right
sexy.
perspective. Yeah, but I mean, watch again and get the gun in the right perspective, and then do slightly more of a trace.
Yes.
It might be the
'Cause-
easiest way of doing it.
Yeah.
Because I think the big thing with the 50 is
It
it
has straight
looks
line.
kind of, yeah, it's like very straight and kind of clunky looking, but
It looks like a Starship Troopers gun.
it basically is.
Yes.
Well, it looks easier to aim than a Starship Troopers gun.
I don't know. I depends on how heavy the forend is.
That's the point.
I think that was part of the reason why they went with that milled aluminum, was so it could be light. But,
Yeah.
While still having good heat dispersion and
Mhm.
whatnot.
which I don't know if anybody else watching it caught the barrel flex.
Yeah, when the barrel wiggled when it shot, right?
Yeah, that kind of concerned me from a like long-term functionality standpoint.
I mean, it's a lot of force.
Well, it was like, does the barrel need to be thicker? Was kind of my thought. Because I know they fluted it to cut down on weight, but it's like, yeah.
Fluting, that's what they did on a tip, right? The rims down the main barrel,
Yep.
right beneath the nozzle.
Yeah, behind the muzzle brake. Yes.
Yep. See, I know some shit. I know some things. I can learn. Holy fucking shit.
It's also what the fuller on a sword is for.
Oh, yeah.
To remove excess weight without affecting the structural integrity of the piece.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see. So again, I'm just
Okay.
doing a really fucking rough sketch based upon
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
see here. So judge me later.
Oh, I'm judging you now, Trym.
I mean, it's you,
you
Bleach. You
will
judge me.
always be judged.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know
hope
what
you
I
put
bring
that in a
someone.
new light. You're gonna have an interesting time fixing that.
Yeah, again, it's basically approximations here right now because
Prime wants to know what Herrera's next project is: a belt-fed 20mm machine gun.
ooh,
Actually, well, now what Herrera needs to do next is turn the AK-50 into a full auto version.
Yes.
oh my god.
None of this pissing around with a semi-auto. He has the licensing.
It's like he can manufacture it, but he can't sell it. That's the
Yep.
thing.
But he can sell the semi-auto version.
Mm-hmm.
Can he?
And correct me if I'm wrong, because it already resets on a gas system.
Mm-hmm.
It's a drop in part to turn those fuckers from semi to full, isn't it?
It depends on
Or
how
depending on how he built it, but
yeah,
it's potentially pull out to the trigger pack, slide in a new one, and off you go.
potentially.
Depends how he designed the gun and the trigger pack.
Because
I know that on ARs, which, let's be honest, just aren't as sexy, even if they are better in some ways.
Yeah,
I do like ARs, but they're just not sexy enough.
they're very 1960s kind of practical design where it's chunky.
I put ARs in the lockbox.
Yes.
If you get ARs in particular specifically, if you get a decent one, it's going to function forever, and you're not going to have any problems. But it's not sexy.
Mm-hmm.
AKs, on the other hand, is sexy.
Form over function, right?
To a point, although
it depends what you want. Because, like, I don't disagree with Brandon Herrera's idea of a home defense gun, which is a silenced MP5
Mhm.
in full auto.
I don't know. MP5K would be better. Just fits in more drawers.
But something in a decent size like that.
Yeah, honestly, as long as it's nowadays I would say 9mm is the minimum. If this was like 20, 30 years ago, I'd say you can get away with 380 yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Stupid frigging NFA.
Yeah, I
Full
remember
auto MP5 for home defense.
Mhm.
Silenced, of course.
because evil can't be dead enough.
Also, hearing is good.
Yes. Well, and that's the thing about the cans. Most people are like, oh, it's gonna make it movie quiet. No, not anywhere close.
It's just going to stop your ears from immediately bleeding.
Exactly.
Like, you should still wear hearing protection with a can, but if you're
Depends
woken
on
up
the
in the
can.
middle of the night, true.
You
But
still
if you're
get
waking up in the middle
tinnitus.
of the night and you've got to grab something, and you got to go right now, you probably want. It'd be nice to grab something with a can. So if you let rip, you can still hear yourself shout.
Yeah, especially indoors. That's the thing.
Especially if you're going to go more than a 9mm.
Yes.
And like I can see why Brandon says, "Oh, you don't need more than a 9mm for home defense," but I'm of that you don't need to get into a gunfight inside the house if you shoot them through the door school of thought.
Yes.
Which is where the AK-50 comes. You can shoot them.
The AK-50 is more of shoot through the door, shoot through them, shoot through the car the getaway driver's in, and take out the driver in one shot.
And also, also
the
nail
barking dog next door because you're an ATF agent all of a sudden.
I was just about to say it.
No, that's what happens when your smoothbore pistol goes astray.
Yeah.
Oh, you nailed that annoying fucking seagull down the lane who never seems to fucking leave.
Yeah. Call. Although apparently it's really more of a quack.
No,
And Maureen knows what I mean.
Seagulls are re.
No. They're quack.
What the?
Ask Maureen about it later. When you've grown up.
Grow.
It's funny because it'll just disgust you that much more.
Maureen, I think it's having flashbacks.
You say it like that, and I start immediately going to things happening on the YouTube that is orange.
Oh dear.
Yeah, quack sounds like walk, and you know what happens when you do that noise.
We rapidly get in trouble.
Yes,
exactly.
No, it was in reference to a children's cartoon. Yes, that's how I'm going to save this moment.
You know, I've already explained what the fuck what you said already brought to mind, and when you say it like that, it doesn't make it better. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
To change the topic, let me tell you a story of Trym and time zones.
Oh boy.
So Trym contacts me about 2 hours before the stream going, Hey, buddy, you want to do some recordings on the things we discussed? You know, the things that you needed to research that we talked about this morning at 4 a.m.
Hey! I thought you meant the flood. Wait. Yeah, I thought you meant the flood. I thought you had Cybermen. Locked down.
Oh no, Cyberman requires research. I might even write a thing about Cyberman,
Ooh, neat.
so I can read it off it for the thing. But no, fucking Trym was talking to me at what? Let me read you the song of the Trym.
Sing
So
it.
at 7:30 a.m. What day was that? Sunday. Trym is like, we can do 3 recordings. Eventually that night I get back to him and it's like, dude, I haven't thought about that stuff in years. Then at 1:42 a.m. yesterday, Trym wants to know if there's other things I can cover. At 4:12 yesterday morning, Trym gets back to me again, going, yeah, we can do these other things. And then we talk a bit, and then at 4:21, Trym asks me if I want to try and do Tuesday. And I'm like, what the fuck is a Tuesday? And Trym still has no idea.
I just in the end I just wrote how the fuck do you write Tishtag in English?
Yes.
You know, the day after Monday. Fuck it, I've given up.
Because Trym put a H in Tuesday, and I'm like, do you mean Tuesday or Thursday? Because there's one letter difference here.
Yeah.
I just imagine the face Besic made when he saw that one.
And then then I'm like, oh, you mean Tuesday at 8:25 yesterday morning? And then I asked at 9:53, I asked Trym what time he wants to do the streams, and then he says around evening time.
What does that mean?
Exactly. And then at 10 p.m. last night, also known as 3 hours and 22 minutes ago, Trym asked you up for recording, so I'm like, dude, when I haven't prepared shit.
In my defense, I'd just woken up and I've been sleep deprived for the last 5 days.
It sounds like a you problem.
It is, but I'm making it yours.
Because Trym went from one day to another and slept. I think Trym thought 3 days had passed. Meanwhile, everything we talked about had happened in less than 1 day.
Temporal permanence is lost. I'm just saying that much.
You know, Trym, what's your subscribe star? Because I think we need to start doing some fundraising so you can actually buy a clock and a calendar.
I don't have a fundraiser, but I do have a go-buy.
Here's the thing, Bleach. If we bought him an analog clock, he wouldn't be able to read it.
Hey, I can read analog, I think.
Mm-hmm. Cool. What time's 4 p.m.?
Yes, I read the... Wait, analog? That's digital, right?
No.
What the fuck?
No, digital's digital. Analog's not that.
Oh, that's the one with the V-SID, right? The regular... That's a regular fucking clock, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You know, the ones with the hands that goes tick, tick, tick every second?
Yeah, that's just a regular clock.
Yes.
That's typically what people call clocks, yes.
Tick, tick, tick.
Yes. And without thinking about it, what time is 4 p.m. in 24-hour time, Trym? Go.
Dude, I don't do PMs. Fuck PMs.
So you should be able to tell us.
No, because I don't. Hey, I'm not gonna fucking lie, pretend I know shit I don't. Fuck the PM and AM system. I prefer the 24-hour one.
Fuck the PM and AM system, which is why when I told Trym to be here at 4 p.m. Trym time, he showed up at 1400 Trym time.
So Trym.
Yes.
When you what's the base number of hours for a half day?
Are you trying to lead me on to some bullshit now?
I'm trying to educate you.
He's trying to educate you.
No, scared.
How many hours are in a full day, Trym?
24 and a half days, 12, of course.
Yeah, excellent. So,
Okay,
what
here
would
we go.
4 hours after 12 be?
I'm not doing the AM PM system. Fuck that shit.
What is 4 hours after 12, Trym?
No, I'm not humoring you. Not doing this.
Oh, okay.
What?
What is 4 plus 12?
4?
Oh,
Are
sorry.
you saying
Looking down.
they don't allow you to count past 12 in Norway?
No, I'm saying that I'm not doing it because fuck it. Fuck that.
I think what we're getting here is that the Norwegian education system is actually worse than the American, and in Norway they don't teach kids to count past 4.
Oh no,
True.
the education system is better. It's just that I was asleep.
Are you sure about that?
When they taught about the clock, I fell asleep.
Clearly.
I'm not doing it again.
Tim,
Dude, I've only slept for like 4 and 5 hours the last fucking week. I am not doing this shit. I don't care if it's for fun. I'm not doing it. Okay, fuck it.
that's fine. It's just funnier the more you argue, and the more.
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing shit.
No,
I'm just like, no, fuck
Tim,
it.
you've got to understand.
I'm,
The part where you're struggling is what makes it fun.
I'm not struggling. I'm just not partaking in it. Fuck it.
Oh, but you are. Hold
Cope
on.
and see, Tim. Cope and see.
Fair enough.
You will be. You will be.
Oh, I'm already sorry, right?
Dave's in chat. Trim doesn't want to dance for you.
Nope.
Start hitting that dislike button then.
You guys know when you're trying to pull a donkey somewhere and they just rear up just to be annoying? That's me right now.
Hey,
No
Trim,
dignity, no nothing.
Trim,
What?
Trim, you can lead a horse. They say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. That's true, but you can drown the fucker.
You could
Yeah.
try.
or take it to the Kenyan butcher shop in Swindon.
Or the glue factory. At least that'll
Yes.
be useful then.
Just don't take it to the Haitian butcher shop. It gets a bit Sweeney Todd in there.
Oh, that's nasty.
Holy crap! Did Trim get a reference?
Whatever.
Wow,
What?
I'm impressed.
I watched the movie.
Oh, well, please tell me it wasn't the gay one with Amber Heard's slightly less shit ex.
Oh yeah.
It was. It was.
You know,
Oh well, at least he's heard of it.
I'm trying to remember when that originally came out. Because there was like a weird reference to it in an old Sherlock Holmes radio play.
Well, I'm not surprised. The Legend of Sweeney Todd's really old. Might say really old.
1846.
Yeah, who? Oh, yeah, Demon Barber of Fleet Street, 2007. No, pass. Oh, that's why. Fucking Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Penny Dreadful cereal, The String of Pearls. Well, there you go.
No, that's a question for Trym. Do you know what a penny dreadful is?
I've heard about it, but I never really. Is it some kind of comic or shit like that?
I mean, it was.
Life-ish?
I mean, I'll put it this way: it was a non-pictorial, basically comic book from like the 1800s on.
It's basically the books published how comic books were published.
So like how Lovecraft got his shit published.
No.
Not quite. Funnily enough, in much the same way as Lewis Carroll got his stuff published.
Yeah.
But no, it's very much similar to how how the Superman and comics would have been published. Every week or month or whatever, you get a new, mostly self-contained episode.
Right. Like a Monster of the Week story thing.
Yeah.
Kind of, but sometimes they would like have them connect like a big story arc, like The Sherlock Holmes novels were originally published in this format.
Oh, what is it? Little Dorrit, which is anything but little, and I've heard nothing good about.
Yeah.
I don't
So
even
you
know what
had
that is.
Varney the Vampire. That was a
Yeah.
fun one.
I never heard of that one.
Basically, so you've got two kinds. You've got the kinds that are the monster of the week, the kinds that are kind of like a comic book, where there might be a grand overarching plot, but each chapter is each episode is self-contained, and then you've got the ones which are literally just a book that's being released a chapter at a time,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is basically most of Lewis Carroll's career until he got famous.
Yeah, Lewis Carroll. I mean, Poe.
Yeah.
Actually, even Mark Twain.
Yep. So I think we've explained what a penny dreadful is. Can you? Oh yeah. By the way, there is another key part. They cost a penny.
Probably don't do anymore if they were in existence.
Wait, Maureen claims to have Varney the Vampire, like the whole collated.
The omnibus?
That's actually pretty cool.
She has the
That
omnibus?
is nifty. So, Varney the Vampire, The Feast of Blood, Victorian era serialized gothic horror story. That first appeared in 1845 as a series of weekly cheap pamphlets of the kind then known as penny dreadfuls. The author was paid by the typeset line. Now, that's an interesting piece of information, Trym. The author was paid by the line. Now, would you like to guess why Lewis Carroll's book Little Dorrit is 5 million pages long?
Oh!
Cunt was paid by the word.
That is a lot. Pump those numbers up. Get more money. Get paid.
Yes.
Pretty much.
I mean, it would be like me getting paid per stroke, isn't it?
Okay. It is so, funnily enough, Varney the Vampire is the tale of vampire Sir Francis Varney, and introduced many of the tropes present in vampire fiction recognizable to modern audiences. It was the first story to refer to sharpened teeth for a vampire. Doting with a plunge, he seizes her neck in his fang-like teeth. Well, there you go, Trym. You've learnt something else today. Haha, Trym, you learnt something.
My head hurts. Ah!
Stop faking, just start learning.
No, the pain. The pain.
We will make you learn, damn it.
I just end up doing like Filthy Franco in a corner and just start reeing.
You still need to read Trym and Huckleberry Finn on Rumble.
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder why. Could it be one of the friends in the book?
Yes, funnily enough.
He has he has something in common with Lovecraft's cat. Name-wise.
Very similar, yes.
Yeah.
Wow. The String of Pearls is 732 pages.
Jesus, was this some kind of
That's a lot for Sweeney Todd.
Was this dude in the Tolkien school of writing?
Pre-Tolkien.
Pre-Tolkien.
It's more like Charles Dickens level.
Yeah, pretty much. But I don't even know how to describe the differences between them and Tolkien. They're so far apart.
I'm thinking they use a lot of writing to describe something. Is that kind of writing it is, or you know how Tolkien spends 3 pages describing a tree, right?
Yeah. But keep in mind we're on the level here of comparing Lord of the Rings to Barney the fucking dinosaur.
Fair.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Tolkien. There's a reason Tolkien's the father of modern fantasy.
Yep.
It's really hard to go into it. One of these days, I'm going to sit down and read those books.
I did the audiobook.
Very much. It is very much a lot of the hairy hobbit features hobbited footily all over the glades. And then they mired and weebled in the Warragraves.
Oh boy.
With the slimy toes and the whatnot.
Slimy toes. What the fuck?
Yes, and then they did Gwire and Gwimble in the Glade. I love the fact that, despite the fact that I butchered that, Bleach got it.
Well, I kind of knew where you were going with that. I'm just like, wow, he actually went there.
I know, I can't believe I went there either. I was not expecting to go there when I started that paragraph. I'll be honest.
And yet you did, and here you are. Man, what you said there, the way you said it there reminds me about the way Psychic Pebbles' Smiling Friends cartoon is being spoken about. They use a lot of shit words like that.
Yes,
Gwumble,
but for the benefit of Trym, who I think has mostly got it, but it may have not quite clicked, and for anyone who has not attended our several hour-long lectures on Solons of Chardonnay, I was, shall we say, paraphrasing Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll.
Oh,
Yes.
We'll call it paraphrasing. We'll pretend that it's... Well, that's what we'll call it.
Inspired by the works of.
Yeah, inspired by the works of Lewis Carroll.
man, how long since we talked about that one when I was on stream?
Oh God, that might be nearly a year since we talked about the Jabberwocky specifically.
I think
Yeah.
it was during a period when you guys were laying in on me about Mark Twain, but we also figured out
That
that
doesn't narrow it down.
yeah, but we also were talking about other book series which I knew about. I think it wasn't H.G. Wells, but someone else. Bram Stoker, maybe.
Possibly.
Maybe.
I think we basically just went. Was that the stream where we basically went through all the best known authors of history and like, do you know this one, Trym?
Yes.
Yeah,
and then
that had
no,
to be
and
the
no,
one.
And yes, you two were there, and I think Arden 2 came along.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was probably there.
That was a fun
He's a
one.
literary man.
Indeed.
I only do audiobooks
Indeed.
because I can't read. I barely listen. What?
We've noticed.
Wow. Maureen posted a picture of Varney the Vampire, and it's 1,166 pages.
1,000.
Jesus.
Holy shit! Is
I'm
it?
surprised you. That explains why Maureen's so dangerous with her tiny little dinosaur arms. She's been lifting that bloody thing.
Yes. It's like the 50 BMG of books.
She's a Buffosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
They're tiny, but they can lift large books.
The reach is dreadful, but if you actually get hold up there,
Maureen may be short, but she can stand on books.
and she can place the books before her, she's a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, that's interesting. So so the guy who wrote Sweeney Todd also wrote Varney the Vampire, James Malcolm Reimer.
I
don't know why that name sounds familiar beyond that, but yeah,
and Thomas Becket Press as well. Ah,
yeah.
Not
okay
only
then.
I am learning today.
Huh.
So what else did he do?
Let's see. Aided the Betrayed or Murder at the Old Smithy, The Widow Mortimer, Love and Mystery or Married and Single, a Romance.
Okay.
Mazeppa or the Wild Horse of Ukraine are also a romance. The Unspeakable or The Life and Adventures of a Stammerer. The Dark Woman. The Wronged Wife or The Heart of Hate.
Oh, that's pretty accurate.
There you go.
The Black Monk.
That sounds more likely.
Yeah, that's. I think that's the one I know him from.
The Black
Oh.
Monk? Is it like black
That's
magic
also-
or actual black?
Like an apparition, if I remember the book, because it was like based on, or was the inspiration for the legend of the Black Month of Pontefract.
I haven't heard that one.
I will send you a link to a podcast later on that, Trym.
Or if you feel like it,
the-
we can cover it on our Simply Sketchy stream, on our Simply Sketchy recording.
Well,
If
we
you feel
could.
like it. If you feel like it.
The Black Monk. Well, apparently that's in the National Library of Australia. Well, The Secret of the Grey Turret. Does anyone have a decent synopsis? No.
Let's see, it's currently published by Valancourt.
Oh, the good thing about it is, it doesn't fucking matter who's currently publishing it, because James Malcolm Rymer died in 1884.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I guess it's out of copyright then.
Significant.
Little bit, yeah.
Just
75 years after death,
slightly. Yeah.
despite
Slightly.
the best efforts of the mouse.
Yep.
So here's a bit of a write-up. Lonely candle gives feeble light to the eerie chill of a castle's endless hallways. Winding staircases descend into damp crypts of discarded skeletons, while rat-infested secret passages lead to satanic altars. Towering over the castle's dank moat is a mysterious grey turret.
To be honest, it literally sounds like the back cover of one of those 90s RPGs.
Yep.
Yes.
Kinda does.
Wow. There's an edition where it has 54 of the original illustrations that were in the Penny Dreadfuls. That
Cool.
I might have to get that sometime.
Let's see. So I am thinking about calling it here because then I can next round I'll clip in the AK-50 so I can get it somewhat accurate, and then I'll trace it like a cheating bastard.
Yes.
Yes. So that's where that thing looks like that one, and mixed it with the demon creature to the right of it. That is literally a fucking nightmare demon that fucking haunted my waking dreams when I was a kid.
The what is? I see nothing.
Oh, Bleach sent me an image. You know, here, Barney the Vampire or the Feast of Blood.
That one, yeah.
You see the one with the in the middle there over the chick, and then you take the very darkly drawn creature to the side of it, combine the two, and you have something that I don't think I hallucinated that as a kid. I might just had nightmares about it, but fuck me, that thing was
You were
terrifying.
possessed by a demon?
Maybe.
It's the demon that refuses to allow him to know the difference between AM and PM.
Yeah, pretty much. I see the
There's the one.
whenever someone of the more political variety try to get too close for church and burst into flame, I feel the same when somebody tries to teach me about the clock.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
By the way, I've just randomly, as I was closing tab, stumbled back to Sweeney Todd. You were looking for The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, 1936.
Ooh.
Starring Todd Slaughter.
Todd Slaughter.
Oh, that's an appropriate name.
That is subtle. That is very subtle.
And Eve Lister.
Eve Lister.
And apparently Stella Rowe.
Oh, that's interesting. There's a 1928 version as well.
Yeah, I did see that, though it's a silent film.
Well, I mean, that was 1928 after all.
Well, yeah, this is true. Oh god, Bloodthirsty Butchers. A horror movie with John Miranda as Sweeney Todd and Jane Haley as Maggie Lovett. That sounds appalling.
There we
Oh,
go.
that. Yeah.
Oh, is that the television version?
Maybe. No. Oh, yeah, and then there's the 2007 one with Johnny Depp and Helena Nice Tits Carter.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a Tim Burton movie, she's in it. I guarantee.
Pretty much. The man's weird like that.
Yeah, I don't think he's a very talented director myself.
I did
don't
like,
think I'm not sure I'm a fan of anything he's done in live action.
not live action, but I do like his stop motion work.
Actually,
Yeah, his stop motion works pretty good.
I take that back. There is technically
Oh, they're
Two
two
married.
movies. Yeah.
Where is his filmography? There we go.
So he did Mars Attacks, which I actually
yeah,
enjoyed.
He did the original Beetlejuice.
Ugh, fuck that.
Yeah, fair enough. He did Batman in '89. Edward Scissorhands in '90, which.
Edward
Nightmare
Scissorhands.
Before Christmas.
Ed Wood.
Yeah. I'm not Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm not sure I like it, but it's the craftsmanship behind it is really interesting.
Yeah, it's a interesting movie from an artistic and technical standpoint, but that's about it.
Sleepy Hollow, 1999, starring. God damn it, it's Johnny Depp again.
Of course. Why are you shocked?
Hey, wait, isn't that the one with the? Who was the headless horseman there again? Christopher Walken.
What?
Was it?
Yeah, Sleepy Hollow. That's the story of the headless horseman, right? And Ichabod.
Right,
Yeah.
but that was
Yes,
Casper
but
Van Dien.
Probably not that version.
Okay.
I mean, there's been many a version of
Yeah, 'cause
the Headless Horseman, Sleepy Hollow.
I remember a movie where the headless horseman got his head back, and it turned to Christopher Walken. Then he tongue kissed the chick and bit her tongue off before they both rode into hell through a tree.
Are you sure that's not part of Beetlejuice?
No, that's not Beetlejuice. It was a Sleepy Hollow movie.
Oh fuck me, Dad! It was that one. It was the 1999 one.
The Christopher Walken one.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
He's
shit.
not, but he's not in the starring list.
Oh.
Really? Okay. Because I thought it was just Casper Van Dien and they just swapped.
Apparently, Christopher Lee was in it.
Oh.
Really?
Yep.
Who the okay. Christopher Lee's
Huh.
really fucking talented. Rip.
Yeah, so there was there was Ray Park laying the cool version of the Headless Horseman, and then Christopher Walken.
He needs more cowbell.
Ugh. What else did Tim Burton do? Planet of the Apes 2001.
Ugh. The only thing that made it not a terrible adaptation with the Planet of the Apes was the fact that they got Charlton Heston back.
Hmm. Then there was Big Fish, which I've literally never heard of.
It's actually
Ewan McGregor. Ugh.
it's
And fucking
actually
Helena Bonham Carter.
well, of course she's in it because it's a Tim Burton movie, but it's actually a interesting movie just because it's this fantasy and it's like, okay, you think all these fantastical characters aren't real. It's just, the father's line. No, it actually happened, just kind of a different way than it was told. The kid's brain interpreted it. So it's worth a watch once, but I wouldn't say go watch it multiple times. I think it was also written by one of the Coen brothers. I think. I'm not 100% sure now.
What have they made?
They made Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Sorry.
Oh my. You've never seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Unless it was popular in Norway during its inception, then no. When was it made?
haven't even heard of it.
What? Oh, brother, where art thou?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's because it's entirely American centric.
Probably.
Well, yes, but it's an Americanization version of the Odyssey.
Yep, that is correct, but it's based on 3 escaped convicts. And I'll be honest, it wouldn't be hard for it to be better than it looks.
It's actually a fantastic movie. I do highly recommend. Oh, brother, art thou?
With George Clooney.
In a role where he's not cringe. Probably the only one that he's not cringe in.
Yeah. Speaking of Tim Burton, though, 2005, Charlie and the Pissing Chocolate Factory, starring Johnny fucking Depp again.
Where he was Willy Wonka. It was the first Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie I watched, and then later watched the original.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Gene Wilder one is fantastic by comparison.
Gene Wilder is just fantastic.
I like how he seems more like he doesn't seem like a good guy in that movie. The best part
He's
is
not supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly. The best part is that you don't see what happens to the kids. In the Johnny Depp movie, they copped out and was like, "No, the children are fine now." Haha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he did Corpse Bride, which is
That's a decent movie, actually.
yeah,
Of
but
course,
it only
I
rises to decent.
I grew
at
I grew
best.
up watching some of his stop motion movies.
Yeah. Then he did Sweeney Todd with.
Yeah.
Then he did the Alice in Wonderland atrocity.
Yep. Oh
With
God!
fucking Disney.
Don't remind me. That was dreadful. Holy shit.
Yes.
Then he did Dark Shadows, which looks starring fucking Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter, because this man has no fucking talent.
Exactly.
Maybe they're best.
And I don't. Somehow they roped Eva Green in. That's sad.
That's a shame.
Guys, I'm sorry, but things are happening outside now, and I have to participate. And also, we finished both versions of the same artwork, and we've started getting to the final stages of the sketching on this
Nice.
one. So,
I do have one last thing to add.
yes, add.
Tim Burton directed the live-action Dumbo movie.
There's a live-action Dumbo movie.
Unfortunately.
No, there's not.
Anyway, we'll move rapidly.
I would agree with
because I
Trym.
would like to stop thinking about that now.
No, I'd rather learn about clocks instead. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Next.
Remember, everyone, put AM or PM in chat for Trym.
Amp pump. Amp. Do whatever you want, guys. It's fun, but so from 0 to 12 if I'm going to use digital, that's AM, and from 13 and to 23, that's PM.
Yes,
Correct.
well, technically from
Technically, it's 12 to 23.
to 23:59 is PM,
Okay.
and then from 0 to 11:59 is AM.
Yeah, because what confuses me, what comes before what here? So from 0 to 11:59, that's AM. Then it's,
AM,
yes,
or
and
morning.
12 to 23:59, that's PM.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, fine. That shit's just so confusing. I don't know why. It's small things like that. I can learn a lot of different things and grasp to it
It's
easily.
probably confusing because you didn't learn it as a child.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We always use the you could say 0 to 30 0 to 23 mode. We use the digital mode.
Yes. Well, that's not digital. That's 24-hour time.
Yeah, and we do say 1 to 12. It is just that we don't use the AM PM. To us, it is 1 to 12 in the morning and 1 to 12 in the evening. Afternoon, evening. It's confusing to explain, but it makes sense when you speak to a Scandinavian about it. It's kind of fucking weird.
Remember, Bleach, the best way to piss off a Anyone in the military is to ask them what the time is in Juliet.
Okay, can you
True.
before we quit, can you please explain that to me?
Okay, so Zulu time, which you've probably heard in the movies, is GMT.
Yes.
Juliet time is local.
Oh.
It pisses them off so much
Hmm.
because they're so used to Zulu time, and then you're like, yeah, I want in Juliet, and they're like, what the fuck is Juliet? Flip, flip, flip. Oh, that cunt wants the local time.
Oh, so basically just to be an asshole.
Yes.
Nice. I approve.
but a technically correct arsehole, which is the best kind of arsehole.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and with that, I've actually learned about time again. Fuck! Here I tried to avoid again, but
Against your
no!
will.
Fucking Australians and Americans colonizing my learning disability. Fuck!
Trym will learn,
Yeah.
or he will die in the process.
I was
Trym will learn even if it kills us all.
I was hoping for the latter, but apparently no. Here I am, getting smarter, getting more brainy. Fuck! My whole shtick is that I'm an idiot. You can't do this to me.
Guess what, Trym?
What?
It's happening.
No!
Oh, Trym wasn't here when we decided on what the next Sultan's project was going to be.
What?
That's true.
Trym, let me tell you about the Scholars of Chardley, our new educational programming.
What?
This is not a joke.
It sounds like it.
And it's not.
Oh god. Can you sum it up in 2 minutes or less?
Yes, we're going to educate basically you.
Oh fuck off! Oh, I think. Oh guys. Oh no, I have to work more on the boat. Oh shit! What a shame.
No, we're planning to do videos that educate people on stuff and things.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually pretty handy though. Yeah, I approve.
It is.
As a retard, I approve. And it's okay at YouTube. I can use the word retard because I think I might be one.
Don't worry, Jim. There's no doubt that you're a retard.
Oh, well. And with that bit of self-flagellation, I would like to thank Besek and also Bleach for joining me on this art check. Hopefully, we'll get to do another one next week on Monday, right before I fuck off to work, but no guarantees. Time will tell. And also,
Indeed.
hopefully, I will be able to do some recordings with Besek. Bleach, if you feel like recounting some stories, then we can do some recording as well. If you feel like it.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, with that, I would say again, thank you everybody for arriving here. Maureen, Little Green Martian. I'm not thanking you, Bleach, because you're already here. Total Blackout Painting. What was it? The Lady of Linden was here as well. Callum.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sir Prime.
Callum was here.
Who
Yeah.
else then?
Did we do Maureen?
Yeah.
Oh, Marco.
Marku. Maureen gets another one just in case. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah,
That's
That
about.
should be everyone.
yeah, that's pretty safe about that one. Well, guys, 07 in the chat, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Cheers.